Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at the Vegeta, the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Xeno that recently got his Extreme Z Awakening as a part of the Dragon Ball Heroes celebration in DBZ Dokkan battle. So basically, we're going to take a look at this Vegeta, see how good he is at 55% in the Hidden Potential system. Now, Vegeta is a Dragon Ball Heroes category lead of 130%. He greatly raises attack and defense for one turn and causes immense damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. He launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack for 3 turns from the start of turn, with attack and defense of 150%. And the ability to disable enemy's guard. He has an additional attack and defense of 50% when performing a super attack, plus an additional attack of 20% up to 100%, and chance of performing a critical hit plus 7% up to 35% per Dragon Ball Heroes category ally. So pretty interesting passive there in terms of link skill. He has Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, Prodigies, Over in a Flash, Limit Breaking Form, and Shattering the Limit. He has Super Saiyan 3, Pure Saiyans, Time Travelers, Vegeta's Family, Worthy Rivals, Dragon Ball Heroes, Crossover, Gifted Warriors, Defenders of Justice, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, and Bond of Parent and Child as his categories. In total, his entire attack boost is 425%, and he has a defensive boost of 275% once everything gets, factored in altogether. Overall, it's a pretty good passive. I think it's relatively strong and pretty good, I want to say, overall. Like, it's he looks decent. I think a lot of people give him a pretty rough time, but I think, personally speaking, he does pretty well. He's more a damage dealer than anything else. He's not in any way, shape or form a obsessively tanky unit, but generally speaking, I think he does pretty damn well. So for me, obviously a big deal here is the fact that he's mainly meant to link up with Limit Breaking Form, or, kind of like SS3 units. That's really where he shines. That's where you're going to see the best out of him. Fortunately, there's quite a few SS3 units on the crossover and on the Dragon Ball Heroes team for him. We can see here he's sitting at around 100,000 defense, which isn't bad. One thing I do wish they had kept, I wish they had just given him a great chance of having that additional attack. I think they didn't need to get rid of that, personally speaking. I think, it's not too broken for him to still have that. I know maybe they're concerned about how much damage he can deal out, because he can do huge damage. You're going to see 5 million, 6 million attack stats here, which is very good. Again, nothing wrong with his attack stats. They are incredibly good, but like I say, it is prefaced with the fact that his defense is not necessarily incredibly high. His defense is not anything huge. It's not something that's going to, blow your mind or change distinctly how the unit works, which I think a lot of players maybe kind of need to understand, at least about Vegeta. I think he definitely is the kind of unit that for the most part is kind of a damage dealer foremost. I think a lot of players read into some of these passives and look at the stats and they think they're going to get a certain type of unit, and I think Vegeta is more damage dealer than anything else. I think to look at him any other way is maybe not necessarily the correct way to use him. He doesn't have much in the way of defensive capabilities. He has decent raw defense after super. He, with Hadouken him, should be able to take normals from some of the events, not ones where he's got type disadvantage. But in general, he looks pretty solid. I want to say he's like a 7, 6.5, 7 out of 10 on the impressive scale for me. A good unit that just needs a little bit of tweaking. Literally, if you just had that additional great chance for super consistently, I think that would have been pretty much everything he needed to be a real success for me. Not that he's bad again in any way, shape, or form, but I think that would have really made him like super impressive. But with that being said, I do think he is really good. I think his passive altogether combines really nicely, at least for me. And yeah, I would say overall, I'm probably pretty happy with where he lies. I think, as a unit, he's in the right position. He's not necessarily in his best position, but he's definitely in the right position. So here's the highest his defense is going to look. It's that 100, let's say 114k at 55% after super. It will shoot up quite a bit. It'll jump well over the 200k mark, but yeah, definitely not anywhere close to being like this huge defensive juggernaut. He'll be very solid in the second slot, and I think you have to accept that as kind of being where he lies as a unit. I don't think it's fair to try and expect him to be or do anything else really. But yeah, damage wise, huge. I think he's very much an absolutely ginormous damage dealer, which for me is definitely the appeal of this unit. I think he does some huge damage, and yeah, for most players I think he's gonna look really good. I think if you look at raw damage output, I think he's possibly one of the higher, if not the highest units just that players can get at 55%. He does a lot, and with the amount of crit that he has built in to his makeup, to like his kit, I think most players will appreciate where he lies on the spectrum of damage dealers. Obviously, it could always be better, but yeah, I think overall he looked pretty good. Raw numbers wise, looking really solid, and yeah, I would say 55% he's really awesome. DPS wise, he's going to help you out huge. If you're someone who's like super into defense, maybe take a step back and try and realize just how good this guy is offensively. But yeah, link wise, very much predominantly a Super Saiyan 3 unit. He has limit breaking form, he's got over in the flash. These are super common links on the Super Saiyan 3 team. Then you also have like the how can I say, you have the stock standard kind of free-to-play link in the form of the shattering the limit link. Then you also have some pretty common stuff beyond that, Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, etc., which is all, I think, personally speaking, fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with these links, and nothing in spectacular. They're not something you're going to get and you're going to be like, damn, if I link level these I'm going to be huge. But you are going to at least look somewhat decent, and yeah, just be in general a really solid unit. So yeah, that's everything I can kind of say about this link set. Honestly speaking, it's really not something huge. Like, it's not a link set that you need link level. It will give you some raw offense, but Vegeta doesn't necessarily need that. But if you want to elevate him even further, then raw offense is good on him. Equipment wise, probably just keep building into crit or additionals. Additionals is pretty good. I would prioritize additionals, because especially when that great chance to fire an additional drops off, you're going to want a chance to maximize that 35% crit that he has in terms of a Dragon Ball Heroes team. But yeah, that is pretty much it when it comes to Vegeta. Obviously, again, Super Saiyan 3 units look really good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I will see you guys probably in the next video, but I mean, we will see. you know, overall I think, well, I mean, I will see you in the next video, but yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think. Maybe someone who's got Vegeta at Rainbow, and what his defense is like there, because I can imagine that Rainbow it's probably decent, but I can imagine at 55%, like my one, maybe it's just a little bit low on the spectrum, for the super hard content at least. But he looks really good offensively, looks very impressive, and yeah, love to hear what you guys think. So that's going to be it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe, and as always, see you guys next time. Bye.